Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Berserker, issue number 6, brought to you by RatedComics. Let's get to it. We begin this issue with the countdown on a mission in Ukraine. He's in a helicopter with a few soldiers, but one in particular is Jim exchanging some dialogue with B. He says this mission is a simple grab and catch and we go. We're dropping in on a hot zone. Insurgents are fighting the powers to be, but it's not our business. All we're here to do is minimize collateral damage. We were never here. Cover the entrance B while we hit the museum. And B's like, yo man, I got it. Jumps out the plane. 10 minutes later, inside the museum, the enemy wipes out the insurgents and they surprised him on the inside military attack, and their military is on scene. He grabs this artifact, whatever it is that was part of the mission, says the chocolate's in the box, and he's heading back for extraction. And he hopes B had better luck than he did. So as he goes outside, he sees Berserker lifting up a tank like it's a bench press competition or something like that, working out those shoulders. A missile strikes at B. He grabs it, launches it back like a quarterback Hail Mary touchdown kind of style. Explosion happens, and Jim grabs B, who's injured, gets on the helicopter. Time to head back. Military insurgents are blast away at the helicopter. They have to jump out the helicopter. They explode as they fall down to their demise or in the woods or whatnot. The other soldiers didn't make it, but luckily, of course, we know B, our boy's gonna make it, but Jim is injured in the process. And now Jim's like, man, it just got political right now. Well, what do you mean? There's not gonna be help? So they have to move on and get out of there so the enemy doesn't take them alive, but they have to find some kind of point to set up coordinates to get picked up. Jim thinks the best bet is to take that ship into international waters and he'll send HQ their coordinates. And B is like, no. Well, what's the problem? We see a flashback in winter 800 AD, what transpired in the last time B was on the boat, and he had to swim himself to shore. He did not like that. He got back to shore in spring, so that was quite a few months of just swimming right there. So he ain't trying to do all that again. So Jim establishes communication with HQ, say, hey, we're gonna go by land. I'll send you guys some new coordinates to pick us up, okay? So as they walk, we get to get more of a conversation or more of a backstory about B. He gives Jim some medicine to heal and to help with his fever. And Jim asks him, so how did you decide what side to fight for? Did you study politics or what? B's like, what do you mean, politics of region? You mean who was good, who was bad, who was right, who was wrong? I've tried that and it gets complicated. It's not clear. So B just offers to take the first watch as he sleeps, and he just makes sure that, hey, no one goes to attack him. So B's starting to heal up. They go out for a walk, and it's more like a camaraderie bonding mission. These wolves want to attack him, and B just stares at him, and Jim's like, B, man, you all right? But B's like, no, they won't bother us. They remember me from last time. We see a berserker going berserker on a wolf, biting at his throat. Jim asks him, so with all the conflict you've seen, why did you pick our side? And B's like, there's only so long I could just punch rocks and trees to try and calm down my berserker. And even then, it comes back worse. But the protocols are helping me to manage. Peacetime is difficult. I just want to be left alone. I try to hide my violence, but whenever I suppress it, the urge just comes back. It's a gift from the gods and a monster to the enemies. So to him, join the military where he can exercise his violence, his berserker, by going on these suicide government missions, but also maintain some kind of peace. It's like a balance to him. But then again, he hopes that with the military science, that maybe he can just end it all and be and just be. And Jim's like, so just be? And B's like, yeah, just be. Not be like Berserker be, but just be alone. Just let it go like B, right? So he tells Jim, get some sleep. And he asks Jim, do you know your father? I never met mine. My mother asked for a gift, and I was a gift from the gods. I need to find my father, and if he won't come to me, I will find a way to go to him. And he wants a way to meet. And then we get a little snapshot of Jim's watch here, which I don't know what that's going to entail later, but if you get a snapshot of the watch, it's a reason for that. When they get to the extraction point, Jim asks him, what's it like to live life without consequences? You're wrong, Jim, because everything has consequences. The helicopter arrives, gets picked up. Meanwhile, we see Diana and Caldwell listening in on their conversation, and Diana sees that, hey, it's sweet, it's nice. Brothers in arms confiding in each other, it's cool. Diana says, look, Jim was at risk when we put him in this extraction, but we confirmed what we need to confirm, that B has confidence in the program and protocols. what he wants align with our objectives. And Caldwell was like, that's not what I heard. Our objectives are taking too long. I heard a man who's frustrated, a man who wants to find out who he is and what he is, a man who's about to go off the reservation and find his father. And Diana disagrees with them. So Caldwell's like, no. And that's why you have to go with Protocol X. Well, Diana's like, he won't agree with it. Forget him what he agrees with. Leave that guy up to me. Let's see what's inside this thing. I gotta say, Berserker number 6 is another solid issue. It takes us deeper into the life of B, and also what makes it clear what he wants and what he out of it. It also deepens the mystery of why he aligns with those that he aligns with. I personally thought that was an enjoyable read. It was more personable. At the same time, it still delivers the action, but with a lot of heart. Link in description if you wish to add this comic book to your comic book collection. With that being said, Berserker issue number 6. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy and don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.